Hello, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful people. It's your girl Nate. Welcome to the God and Lie. So I want to do this message for the week. This is for Miracle Magic. Um, and right before I got on here, I heard the message of the more you relax, right? The more you relax, the more you relax, right? So we're just gonna kind of dive in and kind of see what comes through and what's gonna happen, what's gonna be coming in for the week of May the 13th through May the 19th. Okay. All right, Spirit, let's get to overall messages here for what's coming in. What's coming in for May the 13th through May the 19th. Ooh, I don't want to take all these, Spirit. So I'm going to just take the top one. Give me two more here, please, Spirit. But the first card that came out is Spring Effect in the upright, which is about everything prospering, shining bright, multiple opportunities and offers coming in. So it's giving the energy of the more you relax, the more the blessings and the opportunities will naturally flow in and come in for you here. Someone may need to literally do a body scan, like when you find yourself getting tense or anxious or anxiety ridden. 111 on the clock, confirming what I'm saying right now. So do a body scan, like when you feel like when you feel anxiety flaring up for you. Do a body scan and figure out where the anxiety is sitting in your body, and then relax. Right, relax. Breathe in. Do whatever methods that you can think of. Do your research and find a method that works best for you. But yeah, it's giving that energy. Yeah, trauma bond, fear. Okay, you are releasing 144 on the clock. You are releasing the. I feel like someone here had a trauma bond of being connected to poverty and a trauma bond of like being connected to lack. Holy Spirit, that is a message in and of itself. Somebody was connected to a trauma or was traumatically connected to some sense of poverty. I'm hearing, remember where you came from. Somebody may have beat or drilled that message or that belief construct into you from a young age of, oh, you never should forget where you come from, or I'll remember where you come from, or something like that. 222 on the clock. Yep, the traumatic con. Confirming what I'm saying. Absolutely. Thank you, Holy Spirit. So yes. Yes, so that's confirming exactly what I'm saying. So Spirit is saying here, the more you relax, the more these blessings and these opportunities are going to come in, because the spring effect card was the first card that came out here. The more you relax, the more these beautiful blessings and opportunities and things like that are going to come in. Let's get some more messages here, Spirit. What is the miracle magic for the week of May 13th through May the 19th? What is the miracle magic here, Spirit? What is the miracle magic here? This is beautiful. But that is something, and I want to say this, that is something that not enough people talk about, is the trauma bond of being bonded with poverty and being traumatically bonded with lack, because many of us grew up through lack or poverty in some type of capacity, whether it was mental, emotional, physical, spiritual, sexual, financial, in some type of way. We grew up in some form of lack or poverty, and a lot of us have this trauma bond with poverty, and we're afraid. That's why the fear thing came up immediately when I saw that card. A lot of us were basically, a lot of that was drilled into us. I just saw 33311 on the clock as well. A lot of us was drilled, that was drilled into our mentality, and our emotional state of being. And so when thank you, Holy Spirit, a lot of us, okay, so what I'm getting here is that there's a lot of blessings that have been trying to come into your life. There's a lot of opportunities that have been trying to come into your life. However, they have not been able to fully come in, because every time they try to come in, 411 on the clock, that's the T. Yes. Every time these things try to come into your life, you get anxiety ridden, you get fearful, or you become afraid because you're feeling like someone, you don't want somebody to think, and I just heard grandmother, you don't want someone to think that you forgot where you came from, right? right? And your grandmother may not no longer be here in the physical. And so you may feel like you have to honor her by always doing something that you may have promised her when she was here, or when someone that you loved was here, 444 on the clock. You felt like you needed to continue doing something, but that thing became very um toxic or just unhealthy for you. And I'm hearing the energy of like, I'm getting the energy of like, your grandmother says it's okay. She says it's okay to move forward. She says it's okay to release and let it go. She says she understands. She says I get it. You know what I mean? Like she's saying, I get it. 511 on the clock. Right. So what is the miracle magic here for the weak spirit? Mirror. You are seeing yourself and everyone else clearly. The veil has been lifted. The smoke has been cleared, and there's no more confusion of who you are in this time. You may be reconnecting with things that you used to love, and everything you went through is becoming the power that is leading you through your purpose and divine purpose. And I feel like here specifically, someone's grandmother is leading and guiding you. I feel like your grandmother or a mother figure who has passed on or transitioned is leading and guiding you to and through these different blessings. 544 on the clock. That number may be very significant for someone. Your grandmother is leading and guiding you through this transition and to and through these blessings that are coming into your life. That's why your grandmother is saying it's okay to release, it's okay to let go, it's okay to live life and have fun, right? You made her a promise when you were 10 or when you were 20, or right, or something like that. And it's like you are not the same person that you were, or life is not the same way that it was when you made her that promise. And she gets it. We have the physical symptoms here. So a confirmation you may experience when your grandmother is near you or trying to communicate with you. You may experience some type of earache or ringing or something like that. You may experience some type of eye twitches or something along those lines, headaches, and your grandmother may actually show up for you actually in your dreams or something like that. You have collective consciousness here. It says collective consciousness, a set of shared beliefs, ideas, and moral attitudes which operate as a unifying force within society. Your grandmother wants you to move forward here. And so the miracle magic for the week here is to move and follow your spirit, because your grandmother is leading you here. That's so beautiful. Whoever this word is for, your grandmother is leading you. Your grandmother is the one that is pushing you in this direction. 707 on the clock. Look at this. People pleasing. I just heard I done told you. I done told you. That was something that I feel like your 717 on the clock. I feel like your grandmother may have had several conversations with you about how you are always trying to please everybody, and how you always were trying to put everyone else first or consider everyone else over yourself. And I just heard her say, I done told you. She like, I done told you. I told you about that. She's like, stop doing that. People pleasing is when you're moving from an unpure place. You're doing things for yourself or others with the intention of receiving some type of reward or accolades for your service. You may be under the impression that you need a person's approval or to be validated in order to feel whole, happy, loved, or at peace. It is time for you to look in and or look inward, and you will find all that you seek. Right? So that's the magic. That's the miracle magic for the week here. Looking within and discovering the things that you are following your spirit. I feel like that's the ultimate message for this week here. The miracle magic, 811 on the clock. You are being led to follow and trust your spirit, right? Because it is leading you to these blessings and these opportunities that are trying to come in for you. And I just heard true you. True you. Look at this energy vampire. True you. Somebody or something may have been connected or attached to you that was just like, this ain't me. Right? So yeah, it's very much so giving that energy. What is the message that's going to be coming from their anxiety here this week, spirit? In any type of anxiety or fear, what is going to be the message here that's going to be coming up for them this week, May 13th through May 19th? What is it that they need to look out for as it relates to anxiety or fear, any type of blockages here, spirit? Yeah, you're going to be triggered. And I was definitely getting that energy. And then you got new beginnings right underneath there. You got adventure right underneath there. I'm trying to give y'all this message, how I be feeling it, okay? So you're going to be triggered. These new beginnings, this fresh start, these miracles, these blessings, this abundance that's getting ready to come in for you. And I just heard new car, yellow, green, gray. I just heard new car, okay? So this new beginning, whatever this new beginning is that's coming in into your life, is going to take on an adventure. And it's interesting that card popped up, right? So you may be traveling a lot, right? You may like to travel. You may like to want to travel the world or something like that. And you're going to finally get a car or a vehicle that you can actually travel in or something like that. And you got guilty conscience here. Your anxiety is going to try to convince you that what you're doing is wrong, and that you're forgetting, or that you have forgotten where you come from, or that you're moving from an unpure place or something like that. That's what your guilty conscience is going to try to convince you of. You're going to be triggered because you're going to be doing things that maybe your grandmother only ever dreamed of, or your grandmother probably always wanted for you, but she never got to be here to see it. And so you may be triggered by that, and it's possibly going to bring up a lot of emotions for you this week. And so just be aware of that, but please recognize that that anxiety is going to take you to on a road to nowhere. Okay, so don't allow the anxiety to flare up for you. Don't allow the anxiety to take over you. Right, it's going to come up, and when it comes up, address it, acknowledge it, and release it. Breathe through it, flow through it, and release it, and let it go. Here, what is the closing message here, Spirit, for the week of May 13th through May 19th? So basically the thing here is to be aware of the fact that you're going to be triggered, because you're doing a new thing. You're doing a beautiful thing here, and it's something that those who came before you only dreamed of, and you're getting ready to do it 11:11 on the clock. You're getting ready to do it, baby. You're getting ready to do it in a way that, yes, closing message is grace and infinite abundance. Listen, with spiritual journey right underneath there. Wow. So the closing message here is be graceful with yourself. Show yourself grace this week, but step into those blessings. Okay. Do not allow the blessings to be stopped. Do not allow the blessings to be halted or hindered in any type of way. Give yourself grace. Allow yourself to feel what you're feeling and experience what you're experiencing, right? But don't wallow in the misery or the negative or unhealthy emotions that may be trying to come up for you this week, because they're going to come up, right? And you got an infinite abundance card. Whatever this is that's going to be coming in for you is going to be leading you to this journey of infinite abundance. Spiritual journey here is going to lead you to a place of of infinite abundance, and it's going to be the thing that connects you either on a higher level or on a more specific and intentional level of your spiritual journey. Whichever this is for you, I'm happy for you. I'm proud of you. And I pray and I just trust and I know that everything that you deserve and desire is going to come to you. And I trust that you're going to heed these warnings, listen to this message, and you're going to take these words and benefit from everything that's going to come your way today. Um, and I just heard again, I told you. I'd have told you. So I don't know who that's for, but listen, that's the word for the week. Peace and love, beautiful beings. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. I love you to life. Peace. I love you to life. Until next time.